Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Theory Tuition series where we're working together step by step through the ABRSM Theory Grades. There are lots of resources available to help you on my website. If you visit sharonbill.com, you'll find some free PDF information sheets, and you can download these in US letter or A4 to accompany each step of this series to help you. You'll find a page there with links to all of my YouTube video tutorials, and you can also find out about the books that I have available. I've written an exam technique guide, how to take your ABRSM Music Theory Exam. It's full of tips and hints on how to best prepare for your exam, and also how to make the best use of your time come exam day. So if you visit sharonbill.com, you'll find it's all there. If you can give me a like, that would be really super, and please do subscribe to my channel and share out the videos. And now we're going to crack on with the 2018 Grade 4 Practice Paper C, and we're continuing with question 2. So if you turn with me to page 17, we can start work on that. And so I'm hoping you've had a little go of this yourself first of all, and then we'll check through these answers together now. So we're asked to describe fully whether it's major, minor, perfect, augmented and so on. Each of these harmonic intervals, it's a harmonic interval because they're coming together like a harmony, and it's helpful to know your key signatures really easily, and the best way to do that is to have reference to the circle of fifths, which gives you all of your major and minor key signatures straight away. If you're not sure about how to do that, check out the description and the link in the cards as well, and you can see my tutorial explaining how to do this circle of fifths, and that way all of your thinking is done and you can just keep referring back to it. So then let's have a go at these. The first job is to get the number. We're counting the bottom note, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we know it's a seventh of some sort, so that's half the mark straight away. Now here we have a B flat to an A. B flat major has B flats and E flats, and that's part of the major scale pattern. That's a major seventh. So next one we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, a fourth of some sort. Now it's helpful to also refer to a piano keyboard, so if I just move that up and we can see both. Now we know that F to B flat is a perfect interval, and then because this lower note is raised, we've made the perfect interval smaller, and so we've diminished that. Remember, there's no major or minor, we just go from perfect to diminish. We've made it smaller, and so that's a diminished fourth. There we go. Let's look at this next one. So here we have a 1, 2, a second. That's half the marks already. Now we know that G to A is a major interval. That's a full step. Major means greater, minor means lesser. However, it's a G sharp, and so by raising that note we've made it smaller. By raising the lower note we've made the interval smaller, and so we've gone from major to minor. That's a minor second. Let's carry on. I'll keep this piano keyboard handy. So now we've got to create the notes, the intervals, by adding the notes. So above each of these notes we need to count higher. We're always counting upwards to create a harmonic interval. So again we've got to place the intervals one on top of each other. So first of all we need a fifth, and then we'll worry about perfect and so on afterwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're in bass clef, that's a D flat, and so a perfect fifth will be A flat. So we can see D to A is perfect, D flat to A flat is perfect. There we go. So now a sixth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 takes us to E. Now then, if we start off thinking the lower note is G, I know it's a G sharp, but we'll come to that in a moment. G to E is major. For example, we know that G major has E naturals in it. It's a full interval there. However, it's G sharp, and so to make it parallel, we need an E sharp. So G to E is major, therefore G sharp to E sharp is also major. So we just need to move that interval, that note up parallel to match the sharp there. So there we go. And again, for these next questions, for question 3, if you've already done the work of the circle of fifths, our job is nearly done here. So we're asked to add a clef and all the necessary accidentals to make the scale of D flat major here. So of course this must begin and end on D flat, and for that to be the case we need to be in bass clef. Otherwise, if we wrote a treble clef, that would be B. And now, although it says don't use a key signature, we've got to bear in mind what that key signature would be. Now D flat major has a key signature of B flats, E flats, A flats, D flats, G flats, and so we now need to add those in as accidentals. So we need B flats, E flats, A flats, D flats will come twice because we're beginning and ending on a D flat, and then we need a G flat as well. There we go. And that's that job done. If you're not familiar with the clef, if you're not comfortable reading in bass clef, you could always just sketch the notes underneath, the letter names, and then you're sure you're putting the accidentals in the correct place. Okay, next one. So we're asked to write the key signature of B minor, and then we're going to write 1 octave descending, we're going down of the harmonic minor scale. So I think what I'll do the key signature first. B minor is related to D major, which is a key signature of F sharps and C sharps, so we can do that straight away. F sharps and C sharps. Now we're going to do the scale, so we need to start high so that we can work our way down. So we know this is an F, every good boy deserves football. F, G, A is the ledger line, B is above that. And now we're going to be coming down in step. Just remember, scale literally means step. We're coming down space, line, space, line, space, line, space, line. And we've begin and end on B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's an octave, so we know we've not gone wrong and doubled up or missed something in the middle. And now we just need to make this a harmonic minor. If you remember, we raised the 7th, and because we're descending, we're counting backwards 8, 7, 6, so 8, 7. So we need to raise that 7th. There we go. That's the end of that question. We'll look at the next question in the next video. I hope this is helping you to get to grips with the subject. These past papers, these practice papers, are an excellent revision resource. I suggest you work through lots of these before your exam. I've completed lots of these online, so do check those out. If you can give me a like, that would be really fab, and please do subscribe to my channel to keep updated, and please do share out the videos, and please do visit sharonbale.com and have a browse around all of the resource and information that's available to help you there. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.